Hello everybody, my name is Draco, and today I have a handy beginner guide for those of you just starting out in Guild Wars 2. Okay, so the first thing you'll see when you log into the game is the world select, and it doesn't matter too much unless you have a friend, which then I would recommend joining their server. Now it is time to create your first character. There are 5 different races to choose from. I think all of them are pretty cool, so choose which one you think looks the best, because no matter the race or the gender, you can play any class. So if I was a Char female, then I could play all of these classes. And also if I was an Asura male, you have the same options, which is pretty nice. And now for the classes. There are 9 different classes. One of them was released during an expansion, so that's not immediately available, but the other 8 are really cool. I won't go too in depth into all of the classes because that would take an entire video by itself. If you want me to make a video on all of the classes, just comment below asking for that and I'll be happy to make one for you. I would say look at all the different classes and see which one interests you the most and play that one. But if you want a more beginner friendly class, I would recommend Warrior, Ranger, or Necromancer, and also Guardian is pretty good too. These are the best for starting out in my opinion. What's really nice about this game is the character customization. There are a lot of options to choose from. So the only thing that matters with these is, again, the appearance. So do whichever one you feel is best. This one doesn't really matter as well. So for these options, it doesn't matter too much. It just influences your story later on. For this one, just read the descriptions and pick whichever one aligns with either you or your character. Now this is the hardest part of the entire game. So I tried this name, it says it's already in use. So something you could do to help find a name is change the spelling around a little bit, or you could add a second name, like a last name or something. See, now it works. Now there's an intro. I'll skip it just to save time in this video. Okay, so before we do anything else, there's something very important we have to do. And that's to go around in the options and configure those first to save us a lot of trouble later on. So immediately you'll want to check auto loot. Also, show enemy names can be useful. And you don't need show all player names, but if you want to have that on, you can. Now, show all usable object names. This is extremely helpful later on. Show skill recharge is also really nice to have, and show target health percent. Now to make turning a little faster, you can slide this all the way over to the right. I would highly recommend getting rid of double tap to evade. That's like where you double tap forward and it dodges for you. It just gets in the way. It's better to just press V to dodge. You can disable these two if you want, because you can accidentally interact with enemies that you don't want to. Also this one, I would disable this. It basically makes it so you can't go through your enemies, which gets in the way of a lot of skills. Oh, and one other thing. After you're done with these settings, go to control options. And if you assign your healing skill, which is this right here, from 6, if you change that to G, it'll overwrite guild dialogue. Just click overwrite and it'll make it so much easier to use your healing skill. Now if you go down to guild dialogue, you can reassign that to something like F7 or something. Just whatever you want. And I think that's pretty much it for the options. Okay, so how you move. Use WASD to move, spacebar to jump, and to turn, hold down your right mouse button. It makes turning a lot faster. And now you just talk to this guy and he'll tell you what to do. So just follow this star here, and on the mini-map it shows you an arrow as well. That'll get you to a little cutscene, and then you just defeat the boss, and that's the end of the intro. Dodges are really useful for avoiding things, and if you get too low on health, remember to use your healing skill. So after that intro, you will level up. You get the second weapon skill of your weapon, and your stats go up by 7, and also there's the hero panel. So to equip it, the new weapon that you just got, you can either go here and double click, or I find this easier, press I for inventory and double click it from here. This one has more weapon strength than the dual hatchet that we started with, so we will just equip that. And now you speak to the scout, as it says up here. So you do these hearts over here. They give you a lot of experience when you complete them. First, I think it's a good idea to buy a bag. It'll just give you some more inventory. So to do hearts, just do what it says in the top right corner. So luckily for us, we have an event going on as well at the same time. So that counts for both the event and for the heart. So just keep on doing stuff until this bar fills up. Okay, so we just finished the heart, and we get some coins and a little bit of karma. So after doing hearts and killing enemies and stuff, you'll start to get items in your inventory. You can just click options in your inventory and press deposit all materials, and it puts them away in storage to use later. It's very, very convenient. You also get things that say trophy. You can just sell these. So if you go to the hearts over here that you completed, they turn into merchants, so you can buy and sell stuff from them. This is considered a junk item. So when you have it in your inventory, just click sell junk, and it will sell all of the things in your inventory that are useless, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'll be doing a full walkthrough from level 1 to level 80 with more helpful tips. So if you want to see that, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll be posting that soon. So yeah, you just go around doing hearts, leveling up, and exploring the massive world that this is. It's pretty amazing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.